Welcome, beautiful people, to Minerals Monday Live. Tonight we're doing the second chakra, sacral strengthening. We're going to increase our power and also purge out excess unwanted energy in our sacred sexual energy. So part of the purpose that we want to have today, and welcome viewers, and also hello to everyone in the replay who comes for replay. So tonight I would like to start with a little bit of an overview on the color orange. Orange is associated with our second chakra. Our first chakra is our base root chakra, which is red. And last Minerals Monday Live, we did spinel. So if you would like to go over the red meditation and the grounding cord meditation, that was in the spinel. Tonight we're moving up to the second chakra, and this is a viewer request. So thank you, viewers, for all the comments and likes lately, because she has been having a lot of tension, and so have I, frankly, in the hips area, and because all this stagnant energy with staying at home, sheltering in place is and also people telling us that only essential activities and only essential workers or what we need to be focusing on is kind of like a creativity crusher. It says that, well, what about art? What about music? What about joy? What about passion? So when we can, what our purpose tonight is to realign with our passion and our creativity to draw in that juice, that beautiful juice of sexuality and sacred chakra, second chakra healing, so we can rejoin our creativity and purpose here in our new paradigm. This is not going to be a glow to sleep kind of sleepy one, because we're going to be focusing on gaining power from love and creativity. Because let's face it, okay, rioting and looting is not creative. Calling in the federal guard is not creative. Okay, we need creative solutions that are going to solve problems. I think we have a pretty good handle on what the problems are, and we want to focus on being powerful and not speaking yet. We're not ready to speak the voice. We're going to be powerful instead of coming from a place of anger and resistance and rage, from the power of love and creativity, so we can make creative solutions. Hi, Jima. Hi, Azentawa. It is beautiful to see you. Hello, Zelda. I would like to let everyone know that I know you guys know it's been a tough 2 weeks for my family, that we did have some losses. That's right, more than one. And I totally appreciate everyone's compassionate love and sending me all your prayers during this time. I really feel it, because I'm an intuitive and I become weak. And so you guys have been strengthening me and helping me feel powerful and calm during this difficult time. So thank you. I know you guys have been praying for me and my family. I feel your prayers. Okay, so this is the great news, okay? Tonight we're going to do 3 things before we talk about the orange stone and PAPARADASCHA and where it's from and all that good stuff. We're going to go over 3 hot current event topics. Of course, Representative John Lewis. Oh, did anyone see the service this morning? It was so touching. Oh my gosh, I had to get out the tissues because it was so moving. The tears were just flowing at my household. I especially found the part where he was on the bridge, where they stopped the carriage over the roses, where he stood up for his First Amendment rights, and he was battered and assaulted by the police. And then later became a representative for his state. That's just, Oh gosh, that was so touching. I've seen it at least 3 times and it makes me cry every single time. Did anyone see that? Hello, Marie. Hi, I believe that you are the request person, that your topic here is for the viewer request tonight. We're doing orange. What was your favorite part of the procession or the John Lewis service today? Because this is most momentous. I saw a photo of Nancy and the other people going over to his casket because he is resting in the rotunda right now, which is so wonderful. That is a breakthrough for the minority representatives at the House. I can't believe it took us this long to honor someone of his ethnic background. What did you guys like about that? Oh my gosh, it was so touching. It was so wonderful. Hi, Marjorie. Okay, so let's begin with a moment of gratitude for Representative John Lewis. And I'm going to pick a card to set the tone so that we can just have a moment of remembrance for Representative John Lewis, because he was a very good man for America. And I believe he's the state of Georgia, if I'm correct. He says, don't give up the fight, you guys. He said it's worth it. Okay, this is saying that the end of the struggle is it's worth it. It's worth the burden. It's worth the struggle to fight for civil rights and to fight for voters' rights. He's saying don't give up. He's here to protect us because this is the 10 of Wands. He says it's worth it. It was his life's purpose. And he's in heaven and he's grateful that he could be here to serve the people. Thank you, John Lewis. Thank you. Namaste, and may his family and his constituents be continually blessed. Aww, that is so sweet. And here, let's begin with a little bit of the crystallography around the color orange. These are rare Tanzanian sapphires. They're what's known as a Songea orange. Very few stones in nature are the color orange. It is a secondary color. And it's not highly known that sapphires come in such a huge variety of colors, and orange is actually one of the most rare. The PAPARADASCHA refers to a region in India where the pinkish orange, the pinkish orange ones are found, but this one's a Tanzania straight orange. Very rare. It's going to be difficult for you all to find an orange sapphire, just so you know. So I'm sharing this with you because these rocks are valuable, each of them wholesale for at least, $30 a piece. And this is a rare marquee cut. Ooh, there's a great shot. All right, so breathe in the orange and feel the orange and feel the energy coming into your sacral hips. And I love sapphires. They're so shiny. Look at the way they shine. Oh my goodness, they're so shiny. Aww. Okay, and orange is a color of power. Okay, so we want our power to be clear and not based on negativity. We want it to be solution oriented. All right. Yay, orange. Plus, I want to reclaim my love of orange because right now we need to clear out the negativity associated with orange. Yay! Love to Zelda and her family too. And love to Marie. Okay, now, before we go on about orange, it's time for tarot because it does take a little bit of time for everybody to show up. Okay, yay! I have exclusive news on my channel. Breaking news, if you have not had a chance to watch the GMAX video, I encourage you to do it because the records are going to be released and it's got names. Now, I believe this is the record of a deposition that was taken, and there's a lot of suspicion around her, the news that she's at MDC because although it appears to be true that she is arrested, nobody is beginning to believe it because we have no arrest record. We have no video of her. We have no mugshot of her. And supposedly, allegedly, she was taken from a New Hampshire property. But it turns out that there's people in France who are saying that that's not true, that she's actually been in detention for months in France and they may have extradited her to the United States. There's absolutely no news on that, and that is 100% conjecture. I want to say that there's absolutely no evidence or proof also that whatever they've been telling us about the New York arrest and SDNY is also true. Okay, so this is the question, you guys, and I need you guys to put the thumbs up on it, even if you don't like what the cards have to say, because I found out, because some of the victims have been doing exclusive interviews. I picked up the Spielman interview, okay, and this is very private, you guys. Like, nobody knows this, okay, but I am an informant. You know what that means, okay? So they actually are picking up on my YouTube videos now. And for all the people, like, you know who you are, who are putting the HTTPS / links, please put, if you have anything on GMAX, because we call her GMAX in my station, my channel, in the Ghislaine, the GMAX, video, exactly, because this is the reason why. The victims are talking out. It turns out that, okay, so GMAX is a lot, well, although she is being indicted for actual rape because she actually is a predator and she actually did sexually aggress on these victims, which is another level than just grooming them or bringing them to Epstein and Prince Andrew. It turns out that there are other women groomers who were acting as helpers, okay, and they are part of the Bill Clinton family, okay, and they are specifically Hillary and also Trump. It turns out that Ivana, who is his ex-wife, was also one of the groomers. So both the Clintons and the Trumps were big time. Now, I don't have anything on the Obama administration. Nothing is out, so we don't know if they're implicated, but it looks like Ivana Trump and Hillary Clinton are both implicated because the deposition was taken, and what they're looking at was what GMAX gave under oath as a deposition. Okay, this is not GMAX's interview. So the first thing we're going to look at is the release of the deposition of GMAX. Okay, so, whoa, sorry about that. My little camera fell over, you guys. Whoops. Everybody's having technical difficulties today, and all I have is a little camera fall over thingy. I'm not too bad. Here we go. All right, there we go, guys. Sorry about that. Thanks for the likes, you guys. I really appreciate all you sticklers. And you know what John Lewis says? Rest in peace. And he says, don't give up the fight. That's his card, the 10 of Wands. He says, don't give up. It's worth it. Fighting for voters' rights. And we're going to have to fight for our voting rights. This election, there's no doubt about it. So the first question and the first set of cards is going to be on Ivana, not Ivanka. And then I have hot exclusive breaking news on Jared Kushner. It turns out that following the money trail, I'm right. Jared Kushner's mystery woman is G-Max. And I've got breaking news to verify my prediction on Jared Kushner and the Kushner family. So I've got totally breaking news on him. Messing with the RNC funds. It turns out that he's been sticking his finger in the pot of the RNC funds. And it turns out G-Max might have something to do with the fact that the funds are being withheld. So before we go there, let's ask 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to bang it with my jade and the orange sapphires. Here are the orange sapphires, you guys. Okay. Is Ivana Trump implicated in the deposition that is currently, wherever it is that it's about to be released? I forget. Is it at SDNY or EDNY? Okay, so the question is, and here's the base, the magician. Okay, we know that G-Max is capable of manipulating data, and even though that they have the deposition, it may be that she committed perjuries because she is up on perjury charges and she knows how to pull strings. So the first question is Ivana, President 45's ex-wife, implicated in the depositions which are being released on G-Max this week? And oh my God, Bill Barr, oh my God, look at all these pentacles, you guys. Here, they're finally coming up. This is the group. This is the Ivana group, okay? This is the current Ivana group, who is still the mom of Ivanka and all those other kids, okay? That's putting Ivana in a power position because she's a powerful woman. Okay, this is her army. Ivana has resources and she has ties to pentacles. This is them keeping a lid on the data. If Ivana is implicated at this very moment, they are very likely not going to speak out about it. Regarding Ivana in the recent past, this is actually the card of a setup. And thank you all the viewers who've come from the Queen's Tarot, from Mystic Bella and Black and Orange. They have clued me in. Actually, Z Queen, who is absolutely the queen of astrology and tarot, mentioned that this is actually a setup card. So in the recent past, she's been maneuvering things to set things up so she can get away with stuff. So as I mentioned, for the people who just joined the live stream, there's a lot of suspicion about G-Max being arrested at the New Hampshire property. There's people in France who are talking out saying that it's possible she was arrested months ago in France. Now let's ask for the simplifier and the clarifier on the Knight of Pentacles. Who is this group with the money? Oh, this one wants to go first. This is the truth. This is the sun. This is a verification card and affirmation saying this is a true reading and that, yes, it is true. G-Max is currently arrested. She's at MDC wearing paper clothes. From what we keep getting in the cards, that is what is up with her. Now, this is her little army. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Now I'm getting that this is Ivana's family. Ivana's family of Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner. Okay. Oh, she feels left out because she was divorced, but at the same time, she's planning to leave Donald out of whatever arrangement it is. Okay. And here it is, the Knights again. She's got them. This time it is the offer. So Ivana is being presented with an offer regarding the deposition that is being released, okay, taken on GMAX. Okay, at this current time, the court is not releasing the evidence. See, this is the deposition. They're holding on to it. They have not released it. They put it on hold, remember? Okay, and because this is the court, they are perceiving judgment. Here we go. Sorry about that, you guys. They are perceiving judgment right now on this deposition, which they have, which they're holding in their hands. So they're judging Ivana. They are making a judgment on Ivana and Trump and her influence in the GMAX connection. Okay, this is the sun saying this is the naked truth, and she's being sent an offer right now. She's being sent an offer, you guys. So they're working with Ivana to cut a deal. That's basically what it says. Hello, Dark Saturn. So great to see you. Hi, Kate. Oh, the best. Kate sets an example of how humans can be. Oh, gosh, we need such a makeover. It's nice to know that the goddess got some of us right out of the get-go. That I swear to God, I highly endorse Kate Sweet Blue as a human being. Yeah, go girl. And all the people here, absolutely everyone. I'm not telling you, though, she sets the bar. She sets the bar, okay? All right, I feel you. I feel you, darling. I feel you, Marjorie. I feel you. You are so, so intelligent. I love intelligent people. Okay, I have not just the best viewers ever. I have less because they're higher quality. As you start to move up the ladder, it gets very spacious here. We have lots of room at the top. Yeah, it's always crowded at the bottom, and there's lots of room at the top. All right, so now time to get on to, you bet, Hillary Clinton. Sorry, Hillary Clinton. I'm telling you guys, it is most disappointing, but you must not trust the Clinton Foundation. They're in league with Bill Gates and Melinda Gates, who are currently under investigation. Bill Clinton was absolutely on the flight logs of the Lolita Express. He was impeached, you guys, and Hillary is implicated. The question is Hillary Clinton implicated in the deposition, which is sitting right in the front of the judge right now? I'm going to cut the cards, you guys. And here we go. The bottom of the deck. Oof, need to... Nancy Pelosi. Okay, this is somebody looking at Hillary Clinton inside the depositions. This could be Nancy Pelosi, but this is probably the chief judge. I would say this is the judge, the woman who's looking at the deposition. Okay, it's not been released publicly, but right now the courts have it. So this is the woman, the judge in charge. Okay, so she's looking very closely at Hillary Clinton, who is being implicated in the GMAX depositions. Okay. So disappointing. Clinton Foundation, I'm telling you guys, you don't want to have anything to do with them. The emperor oversees this, and I told you it was going to be death for Hillary Clinton. Oh, this is the Hillary Clinton reading. Look at all these major arcana, you guys. The essence of the reading is the emperor. That would be Bill Clinton. This is the impeachment of Bill Clinton. This is also the chief of the investigation of GMAX. And this speaks in extreme disfavor of Hillary Clinton, because at the center of the reading is the termination of Hillary Clinton. Okay, this could mean she could be going she could be indicted, you guys. This could mean this is the end of our, you know, it's the end of the pretense of Hillary Clinton. Why? Because in the recent past, she is in the money trail. This is the Empress, you guys. This is the United States collusion with the Axis powers, the Ukraine, the Putin, the money trail, and it looks like a very, very heavy duty karmic and the Middle Eastern connection Hillary Clinton had that is in the records of the deposition with GMAX. At this present moment is the candidate. This is the heartstrings of America, which is going to be pulled over the Hillary Clinton scandal like we've never seen before. This actually is the candidacy of the Democratic Party and Joe Biden, which right now everyone is, all eyes are on. An emotional, dramatic moment. Okay? This is huge. Look at all these major arcana. The final outcome is the Two of Cups, which is a peaceful agreement. All right, so let's just get straight to it and ask, will Hillary Clinton be indicted? Okay, now I just actually pulled this card popped up, and this is my no card. So I would say, will Hillary Clinton be indicted due to the records being released in the GMAX deposition, and literally the no card pulled up. Okay, so no, Hillary Clinton is not going to be indicted, but this death card is just between the candidacy of Joe Biden and the Russia-Trump collusion. So you can see how somebody's candidacy is going to end, and it could be over this GMAX issue, you guys. All right, so will Hillary Clinton be indicted, and what does the death card mean at the center of Hillary Clinton's reading? I hope it's not a literal death, because we wish harm on no one, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Oh my God, this card wants to come out. It's delusion, you guys. She's not going to die. Okay, that's too many choices, delusional belief systems. I'm telling you what this is saying is it's the end of the delusional belief around how great Hillary Clinton is. All right. Yeah, because it's going to be judgment on her. I'm sorry, but there she is. She's in the records. Okay, yeah, there she is. This is the dark secrets about the money and what she's been doing with the Clintons on the Lolita Express. They want to keep it secret. She's going to try hard to keep it secret. But this is the end. This is the end of the secret around her Lolita Express experience, her connection to Bill Clinton. It's her judgment that's coming against her, and it's the end of the delusion. But no, she's not going to be indicted, you guys. They're not going to put charges up on her or anything like that. They might not even release the information on Hillary Clinton, but yeah, she's in there, you guys. I'm telling you, do not be fooled. All right, Keisha. Hi, Keisha. Thank you, Troll Slayers. All right, so if you were not able to view the GMAX exclusive, basically what's up is it turns out that Woolman, who is a lobbyist in D.C., and Berkman, who are lobbyists under the LLC registered Granite Realty, have actually been sent to lobby or to persuade using this $25,000 of bribe money. How cheap these people are. Oh my God, I can't even believe how cheap they are. In order to pressure the elimination of Berman, because GMAX wanted the investigation by SDNY to end. Did you guys get that? Like no other tarot channel is onto this. I'm like so exclusive on this. Okay. So, once again, the victim who did an exclusive on dailymail.com, this is not evidentiary. So Wool and Berkman are basically getting away with it, you guys. So let's get the word out about the bribes paid to Granite Realty LLC in order to pressure AG Barr. That's where the money came from. It came from GMAX. All right, so now we're getting to the super hot exclusive for our political tarot on our channel. Thumbs up, everybody. Put a like on it. Yay. Thanks. Okay, thanks for showing up, everybody. Jared Kushner. I did the discovery for Jared Kushner's mystery woman like 6 months ago. Turns out it's GMAX. Somebody's been helping do the international money laundering. So guess what? Ha ha ha. And this is breaking news, you guys. This is so hot. Oh God. I think it was Cartomancy Mesquite who said that this is explosives following this bribe money. Okay, so it turns out at the same time, Berkman and Wall are getting bribed to pressure for the firing of IG Berman at SDNY. It turns out that Jared Kushner has been withholding RNC funds. That's right. I didn't write down in the notes, but one of the senator, I knew who it was. House of Representatives did RNC funds to assist in re-electing Republican House members because their constituents are going to vote them out, and the House of Representatives is going to go extremely blue, which is going to totally affect the Senate and the Senate vote, because there are also seats in the Senate. And what happened was Jared Kushner said no, he's withholding over $200 million of RNC funds from the RNC themselves. I'll tell you why. He probably doesn't have it. Remember how we've been talking about how they've been pulling money out of the pot? I'll bet you he can't get a hold of it, because if GMAX, his maid, his laundry maid, is in custody, that's going to make it a little hard for him to move back the funds that were taken, right? I mean, I don't know if this is real. This is completely hypothesis, nothing but a tarot reading for entertainment only. So here we go, you guys. $200 million being withheld in campaign funds because Jared Kushner, who is Ivana's son-in-law, and Ivanka Kushner, who is Ivana, and I just told you Ivana's in on this whole thing, you guys, are withholding something like the order of hundreds of millions of dollars and refusing to release them, claiming that Donald Trump needs them to get reelected because his poll numbers are down. I'm just laughing, you guys. OMG. Are you kidding me? OMG. Are you kidding me? So what's the question we're going to ask the cards about Jared Kushner? What are we going to ask? Did he lose these RNC funds? Are they even still there? Did Jared Kushner actually remove the funds from the RNC? Are you kidding me, you guys? Did he do it? Okay, here we go. Let's cut the cards. I have to make sure. Oh, there's that death card again. She keeps popping up. She's not liking this whole thing, you guys. Is Jared Did Jared Kushner lose the funds? Are they gone? Oh my God, no matter how many times I shuffle, there it is. These are, at this point, I hate to say it, these are deaths, international and American deaths due to COVID. Did Jared Kushner remove the funds? Hundreds of millions of dollars from the RNC campaign fund. Forget about whether or not they're there for usage for Donald. Uh-oh, you guys, this looks bad. At the essence of the reading is the decision. We ask the question, did Jared lose the funds? He's like, uh-oh, how do I get them back? Uh-oh, my hands are tied. I can't get them back. This is what this is saying. He can't get them back. Sorry about that. It's buffering. At the center of the reading is the children. This is the coronavirus, you guys. This is him sharing the money. Okay. We asked, did Jared Kushner lose the RNC to like 200 million more of the RNC funds? The essence is he can't get them back. He shared them. He gave them to somebody else. In the recent past is the black and white. This is the Middle Eastern connection. This could be Israel. This could be Egypt, the EAU. Oh, you guys, this is an entire group of Middle Eastern connections. At this present moment, he's getting clobbered by the House of Representatives and the Republican Party. They're like smashing him over the head. Jared, give us the funds. Where are the funds? He lost control of the funds, you guys. He shared them with Middle Easterners. Uh-oh. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is foreign interference playing with the RNC funds. See how they're turning the Wheel of Fortune back and forth. Little Putin-y hand, little EAU, little, Israeli Netanyahu-y hand, playing with the funds he shared. Oh, wow. So it's like, good luck, RNC. The Wheel of Fortune's not falling in your favor. Good luck, Republicans. So, my. We had a little buffering there, guys. They share with, we can't tell exactly who they shared with. The money trail is so deep. It includes so many. Okay, so could all the money, all the men in the world get us to vote for POTUS? Yeah, so right now they're concerned about Congress because not just losing the office of the seat of the president, but having like a ton of losses in the House of Representatives and then taking over the Senate. It's like going to turn the USA so far into the Democratic Party on the schema that it's kind of extreme. Yeah, he shares. And he shares with his kids. Oh, God, this is so sick. All right, so one last question about Jared Kushner, and then we will begin our meditation because you know why? We're taking back the color orange. I'm taking back one of my favorite colors, which is orange. I refuse to associate it with the end of the 45th president or the term of the 45th president. And I'm regaining my love and strength for the color orange. And we're going to ground together by going into the magnet at the core of the earth. And let's finish up with the Jared Kushner, and then we can get on to talking about orange and how orange is a creative power, and it connects us to our sacred sexuality so we can be passionate about our lives and creating solutions. Jared Kushner. Oh, wow. So let's just ask, is there evidence right now sitting in front of that Queen of Wands at the court that implicates Jared Kushner in the Many Trail that is actually evidentiary in the deposition that is being released around GMAX? Because according to my channel, she is one of the laundry mates. Now, that's just campaign funds for the Republicans. You know, it's like, oh, too bad for you guys. Imagine when we find out how much of the taxpayer money he's been taking from, because I think one of the other channels has been suspecting that he's been taking out of the military funds too. I mean, this guy's literally funding his private operations with the United States Treasury funds, and we've known it for a very long time. This is not news, you guys. It's time to put an end to this ridiculousness. Okay, so is Jared Kushner implicated? Is Jared Kushner implicated? Bam, bam, bam. Here's my orange sapphires I'm sharing with you guys. Slam the cards with orange sapphires. Is Jared Kushner implicated? Is Jared Kushner implicated in the Ghislaine Maxwell deposition? I do need to turn these up. This is waiting for your ship to come in. Jared's waiting for those dratted funds to be transferred from overseas. Looks like he's been moving them around. I mean, he's the total money juggler. We saw in the last reading, he's like, I don't have them. I gave them away. He's waiting for the funds to come in from overseas. Can you believe this, people? Is Jared Kushner implicated in the deposition sitting in front of the judge? Oh my God, because you know GMAX really was his oh my God, here it is. The Hillary Clinton card. Whoa. Darn death card just won't go away today, will it? It's all over the reading, and it's the COVID deaths. Well, we know that the COVID deaths are not in the deposition of GMAX. This is a termination. We're talking about, is Jared Kushner implicated at court right now in these court documents taken under oath? This is the end of Jared Kushner. Jared Kushner, bound and tight. You know what? There could be people who are ready to indict Jared Kushner. At the essence of the reading, Jared Kushner is totally bound and tight. He really cannot move funds. He is really, really in big, big trouble. Ooh, are they coming up with indictments? The last set of cards said, no, we are not indicting Hillary. Are they going to put together indictments for Jared Kushner? Oh my God. He's being judged harshly. This is serious on Jared Kushner. That's the emperor. This could be Putin. This could be Donald Trump. This is probably Donald Trump. Ooh. The Queen of Wands. They're thinking about it. This is the Justice Department, and that woman, this is the same woman, the Queen of Wands, the same one we had in the last reading. This is her. She would be the one putting out the indictments. And there it is, a double set of swords. This is the anxiety over having to indict Jared Kushner. She's very, very anxious about having to indict Jared because Trump is in office. So what this says is that in the recent past, Jared's been partying and hanging out with RNC and having a good time with his wife and his mother-in-law, and his dad giving him the world and having his everything he wants. This is Jared in the happy space. Yep, he used to have it good, and now he's got the Epstein connection all over him. This is Jeffrey Epstein, you guys. At this very moment, this is the depositions that are in at the court that the Queen of Wands is looking at right now. There she is. Okay, so this is saying that the Queen is delaying the indictments against Jared. Okay, but yeah, at the same time, he's implicated because look, there's the Epstein connection. And in the end, ooh, there's that Knight of Pentacles. That's G-Max's influence. So this is a really, really strong G-Max influence. Okay, so no, she can't indict him yet. Not while Donald's still in office. You can bet things are going to change in January. Oh my God, there's going to be indictments flying all over the place, you guys. They might not go after Ivana, and they may not go after the Kushner family. There's going to be so many of them to go over, but it's the end of Jared Kushner, you guys, and his reign at the White House, his little pretend job, running the campaign and all that. It's like the end of his power position. It's like, no more good times. No more stealing our money. We're done. We're gonna delay the indictments against you, but you are part of this Epstein thing. This is it. You're busted, and not sure what the outcome Knight of Pentacles is. Let's look at that a little closely. Knight of Pentacles says the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which means in the end, he's going to get away with stuff. He knows. He knows. This also says he's going to lose the vote. This is, in the end, he lost the votes for the RNC. So the clarification for Knight on Pentacles of Jared Kushner is on the end. He's sabotaging the votes at the RNC and the campaign in the Congress for the Republicans. See, he lost the votes. He didn't just, this is him losing the money. In the end, he lost the money. He lost the money. Jared Kushner lost like $200 million of funds for the RNC. He lost the money. He loses the votes. It's bye-bye, Jared Kushner, to the happy times. The end of your happy times. Free little walk, getting away with all your stuff. You're in on the Epstein connection. G-Max is your laundry maid. So done. Your goose is cooked, Jared. Cooked goose, Jared. All right, thank you to all the people. We are going to begin our color meditation. They're all guilty. One of them even mentioned a couple of princes, one from Spain. Oh, wow. Okay. Speaking of the royal family of Spain, I'm friends with the royal family of Spain. King Carlos. And I have, you know what, Marjorie? Oh my God, this is huge. Okay, now this is just an anecdote. You know who King Carlos is, right? He's the King of Spain, okay? And it turns out his family is implicated. I wouldn't be surprised. I am not making this up. This is 100% real. Grew up the street from King Carlos when he was Prince Carlos when he was a kid. We're the same age. All right. I can tell you his address where he grew up. Yep. It's 128 Canyon Acres Drive, Santa Barbara, California, 93105. And I used to go over to his living room, which was when they took over the property, they completely ripped out the flooring and put in all marble. And so I would go into the Prince's Santa Barbara, California home, which was all marble, and I was his chess partner. So King Carlos and I grew up playing chess together. We were chess partners. We played a lot of chess. So it turned out that I was a checkers champion, and so my relationship with King Carlos goes for years of playing chess together and having to placate and ingratiate him so he would win sometimes, because he wasn't that good at playing chess, and neither was I. So we were a very good match intellectually. So King Carlos and I are on the level. Okay, now I knew him when he was a prince, you guys. So like if I call him up now in Spain, oh my God, I used to play tricks on him. Oh God, it was hilarious. I was a kid and I used to get in so much trouble because I had his inside phone number. I used to know how to get somebody's phone number, because in the old days, remember, you had a rotary phone and you used to get somebody's phone number. And I would play tricks. I would call up Prince Carlos at the time, and I go like this. Hello, is your refrigerator running? Well, you better go catch it. And then I would hang out on King Prince Carlos. It was hilarious. Oh, God. I am not making this up. I am so friends with the royal family. You know, I'm friends with more than one royal family, okay? All right. And it's true that I am an INFORM. With the ant on the, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you got that right, too. The FEDERA. Yeah, I am. Got all my security clearances and all that. Okay, so, or I used to, they're not active currently. Okay, so I'm not surprised that King's family is looking. I'm so not surprised. And then they've had a terrible problem with the CB thing, with the beers. It's been horrible in Spain. Okay, so I am a magician, okay? And remember at the beginning of the show, we pulled the magician card? Okay, I told you guys on one of the other live chats that I kept getting a flipping pretzel showing up everywhere. Remember that? Do you guys remember me saying I kept seeing a sign? There were pretzels everywhere. Like everywhere I go, there would be this pretzel, a giant pretzel. Like I'd be sitting around smoking my cigar and boom, a giant 4-foot glowing pretzel appears in front of me at multiple times, like every day. And I'm like, what's with the pretzel already? Okay. And I realized it had something to do, I think, with Danish, because who makes pretzels? Like it's Danish, Denmark. Okay, so now we're going orange. Okay, this is the lead into the orange meditation. You're not going to believe this. Okay. I work with the Nostradamus deck, and that's 16th century, okay? And in order to do the orange power meditation, we're going to take a look at 16th century Europe and William of Orange. Turns out William of Orange was a bad guy, and I don't know if it's the Netherlands or Denmark, but one of those countries had been having, I'm pulling out my St. Petersburg of Russia. These were made in Italy, and you got to get that other international connection energy going here if you're going to start talking Europe. Okay, so I kept saying, who's the pretzel? And then I realized it's the magician card. And it has something to do with like the Netherlands, or I keep forgetting who's Denmark. I get them confused. I'm horrible. Americans are terrible with geography. Okay, so it turns out that in 16th century, there was a large war with the French in the French Revolution, and there was a big deal going on with England and the Church of Rome and the Vatican, and them falling out with the Protestants and the Catholics, and on and on and on and on. And America was just being conquered, and you know, even though it was already discovered by the Nords and the French and the Huguenots way before that. But of course, King Ferdinand and Spain and Columbus and all that garbage was the first one to conquer in the name of Spain. And here we are talking Spain. Okay. The pretzel guy has got to be, somebody has got to be in way in deep on this, because it keeps sending in the magician and the pretzel. And in the old days, it turns out it was the Netherlands and William and Borges. They were the worst. They had this tiny little thing going on. And so let's look at the Spain connection and the implications of GMAX into, sorry to say it, King Carlos, me old check partner who I remember having a checkmate on. Baby doll, your family's been hanging out with the wrong crowd. And as I mentioned before, I come from a family of Bolsheviks, which is not nice people. They're kind of like Mussolini types. If you know who Mussolini is, there's not a nice group of people. I actually am from a place called, my ancestors are from a place called Prussia on one side, and they had a Bolshevik regime, and so they were not good people. I'm telling you straight up. So I might have some aspects, unfortunately, left over from them. So I don't mind getting called out on my Bolshevik crummy stuff. But yeah, King Carlos. Let's take a look at King Carlos and his implications. So let's look at King Carlos and the royal family of Spain being implicated in the GMAX depositions. Oh, anxiety. Oh no, I got caught. Oh, I couldn't get away with it. Boo-hoo me. Oof. Carlos, my old friend, shame on you. Seriously, somebody's got to be friends with these people. Ugh. Disgusting. Oh, at the essence of King Carlos reading is the Wheel of Fortune. Once again, these are the Middle Easterners and the Russians and the Europeans. And oh, is he going to be lucky? Luck could not be falling in his favor. I would say this is his card of bad luck. Unlucky you got caught. Yep, 9 of clubs, you got caught. This is the wounded warrior, the injury. So this is his resources to try to fight the injury of being caught. Oh, geez. So in the recent past, we got Page of Swords. Thank you. Live chatters, we got news that he's included as evidence. Okay, so this is actually the Justice Department giving news out on the Spanish royal family, which is bad. It's the 7 of Swords. They're in deep doo-doo right now. The 7 of Swords means that they would like to fight to protect themselves. I mean, they're like taking a stand. Their resources are all there. They got it. But here they are cutting an agreement, making an offer. So they're going to have to this is basically them getting an offer that they don't want to take. This is them being forced into a position. Regard this whole bad luck. Bad luck, they got caught. Hey, you guys, I don't care if they're my old friends or not. It's unacceptable. I don't care. So what if I used to play games with them? It's not right to be doing this. Hi. Oh, we can't choose what our ancestor did, but what we do. We need to do better. Each and every one of us needs to do better. We can learn from their mistakes if they were bad, and if they were good, we can use them as an example. But if they were bad and they didn't set a good example, then we need to learn from their mistakes and not repeat them over and over. And I'm sorry, but the same for those people running around with their Confederate flags. They just the Civil War was, we weren't all there. Okay, give it up. Get current. You know, I'm reading your chat comments here. Hi, Harold. They ventured out in public and got cold shoulders. Catalonia. Oh, yeah. Promising, saying that they had, oh, no monarch for, oh, yeah, the Catalonia thing. You're right, Marjorie. Good night, Dark Saturn. Thanks for coming. We'll be doing our meditation soon. You can watch it on the replay. Donnie was part of the EPS organization, and it turns out Ivana too, because she was married to him at the time. If anybody wasn't in on it recently, it would be, or back then, it would be Melania, because she wasn't current. The girls were trafficked for modeling agencies and beauty pageant. Well, that was the lead-in that G-Max told them that, you know. I'm sure Ivana also used that as a lead-in. And laundering money. Yeah, I'll bet Ivana Trump has been laundering. I think that Melania has been laundering. I think G-Max has been laundering. Don't know if Hillary's been laundering, but she's all over the Clinton Epstein connection in terms of grooming the girls for, oh, not good. Oh, yeah. This has been going on for decades. And when they say hundreds of people, I figure there are probably thousands of women. For every woman who speaks out, there's probably hundreds who because think about it, there's boys, and a lot of them were, I hate to say this, but expired. So watch for earthquakes. This is the truth. People watch for earthquakes, especially in unusual areas that are lower on the Richter scale, because when they explode the tunnels underground, it causes earthquakes. So we know that the trafficking tunnels are a lot all over Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico. Watch for the earthquakes. That's them exploding the tunnels. I think they exploded most of them last week. Well, if Turnip's in the festivities, he's immune. Now, remember, they're trying to get off on the sweetheart deal because there was the signing of immunity to all these people, you know, but I don't know which countries are immune, which people are immune, and G-Max is trying to get off on the immunity clause too. So this whole thing could be a giant distraction, you guys, to keep us from registering people to vote. Okay, because that's what we should be focusing on now, is registering people to vote and getting voting security. I can't change the horrible things my grandfather did, but I can. Yes, amen, and thank you for that affirmation. I'll just say that aloud. I cannot change the horrible things my grandfather on my Bolshevik side did. Fortunately, my grandfather on the other side is not like that. I cannot change the choices those people in Prussia made. However, I can make better choices. Thank you. Amen. Amen. All right, so that's the perfect lead in to our orange experience now. Da, da, da. I love orange. It is a good hip opener for our hips because we want to have passion. I really feel that this whole quarantine, COVID thing's just been a relationship and passion killer. It's just like, stay at home, shelter in place. Well, that's cool. We're not sick. Yay. Hallelujah. Amen to that. But what's with this? Oh, only essential work needs to be done. What about creativity and passion? This has been a total killer for romance, for singles who want to go out and meet and date safely. It's been horrible for arts and creativity. Oh, I heard Taylor Swift put out a new album. So she's got an album coming out. I started this YouTube channel, so this is my way of coping, literally. Thank you guys for helping me through this whole experience. It's really, really been helpful because I'm actually alone here with a kid. You know, it's like, there's nothing going on. It's kind of quiet. You know, dead is what it is. It's boring. So thanks for adding this spice to my life. I love orange. I love cloves. I love pumpkin. I love, okay, so think of orange like Julie Andrews and the song, My Favorite Thing. The first thing we want to do to begin our orange meditation is to think of something that we love. It doesn't have to be the color orange. Tap into what you love, that you have passion for, that's going to drive your purpose, not a person. This is not about your relationship to the world, and that this is what you love. Do you love tennis? Do you love gardening? Your passion and purpose. Go ahead and put it in the remarks. Put it in the comments for the poke on replay. What are you passionate about in life? What just gets you going? What do you love? Okay? What do you live for? What is your purpose? Let's connect first to that. Not who. This is not a person. It could be a place. If you love somewhere, like you're in an island that's gorgeous, it could be a place, it could be a mountain, it could be a calling or service. Like, I love giving tarot readings, I love throwing tarot cards. Okay, what do you love? Let's see. I'm going to look at the chat here. Hold on a sec. I want to see what you guys love. You love Texas. Oh gosh, I wish. I'm buffering. Sorry about that. I love Texas. Old family business. Klondike. Texas. Okay, what do you guys love? It's very important to tap into your passion now. What really drives you? What drives you? What wakes you up in the morning without coffee? What do you dream of at night? What are you going to be doing? Okay, are you painting? Is your passion recording YouTube videos? No. My passion is horses. I love horses. I love horses, and to heal them, and to be around them, and to ride them, and to be loved. To me, the most wonderful thing is to be loved by a horse. Cowgirls say that it is an honor to be loved by our horse. Someone passionate about stones? Do you love rocks? I am so passionate about rocks. I am so passionate about rocks. Okay, so let's move into orange and passion, and about different orange. Now, PAPARADASCHA. And now we're going straight into the whole orange thing, and we're going to finish up, and then we'll be done for the night. This takes about 20 minutes to do the orange meditation. PAPARADASCHA is a place in India where they find PAPARADASCHA sapphire, which is a pink, a very special pink color, and pinkish orange. This is even more orange. It's from Tanzania, and it's a Songea, Tanzania. Here it is, coming in orange. Oh, look, they're so passionate and sparkly and clear. Orange sapphires are extremely valuable. These stones are very highly priced. Huge. They're like a half carat each, and there's like 20 of them, you guys. Huge amount of orange sapphire. It's not widely known that sapphire comes in many colors. All the way from blue, pink, orange, PAPARADASCHA, Songea sapphires. So when we do our meditation to open our creativity and strengthen our power of love and sexuality, so we can come up with really great solutions for problems that come from passion and purpose, because we have joy, right? Okay, so the joy and the passion comes with connecting with doing what we love in the places what we love, with the people we love, right? And orange is the second chakra. So it's going to connect to the lower chakra, which is red. And then just above it is the power center, which is golden. And that's the seat of our power, our solar plexus. So down there is our hips. Okay, so we're talking about our womb. And the guys, it's our genitals and our reproductive system. Passion, and purpose. So it's so easy because we've been doing the color meditations now. All we need to do is fill our sexual energy with orange, passion, and flame fire. The fire of the sapphire. And we breathe in. And we breathe out the negativity, excess energy we don't need. Trauma, sexual trauma, victimization paradigm. We are not victims, we are United States citizens. And let go of all of that negative association with orange and our current regime. Let go of orange being like the makeup on the whatever guy's face. Let go of that. Let's go. And breathe in orange from the center of the earth, the magma, the deep orange that is spinning so deep, the hot magma inside the center of the earth that comes up during the volcanic eruptions. That's so orange. Think of it. And it's spinning. It's huge. It's creating the magnetic energy for the magnetic poles to come out through the north, down around, and up again through the south. That magnetic core is the magma spinning at super speed, is creating that magnetic flux. And that's right, creating that giant spin of magnetic earth. As we deeply sink that second chakra, creativity, love, and purpose into the magma and the core. Now we breathe in and we draw up our power. Look at how strong our power. It's unwielding. It's the earth. It's the Terra core. Our core is connecting to the Terra core. Ourselves, we can be shaky and flaky and psychological, but it doesn't matter. Because our center and our grounding and our purpose is anchored like a hot molten rock inside of the earth. Orange. Hello, Water Grove. Hello, Ocean Garnet. We're just doing our orange color meditation. When we breathe in power, positivity, passion, and purpose into our genitals. So for guys, you bring it right into your pee. And for chicks, we bring it into our womb. Our passion, our purpose, and that orange hot creativity right into our core, and we breathe out all our negativity. The meh over the COVID thing, the meh over the bronze makeup on the dotard, the meh over the orange isn't our color. And out it goes. We are not victims, we are citizens. And here it comes. In comes the wave of orange. And out goes the fear of the loss of power, the fear of the loss, the fear that the op-eds are preying on, the fear. Oh, by the way, I'm right outside of Portland. It ain't like it make it look on TV. I mean, yeah, there's stuff going on at night, but everybody knows how to handle it by now. We are good. We're good. It ain't like that in the real world. That's just TV, you guys. So forget about all the protesters. Forget all about all those problems, government, and breathe in passion. Remember, the first thing we begin on our orange color meditation is breathing in and aligning with what we love, what gets us up in the morning without a cup of coffee. What do we love? Not a person. This is who you are, what you love, your purpose in life. Is your purpose to educate your grandchildren? That's what you love. Okay, you love being a teacher. Okay, I love horses. Anything about horses, you give me a horse and veterinary medicine, cowgirl up, you name it, watching race replays. I love horses. I have a break time between classes. Oh, we're meditating in orange, and we're bringing in orange with each and every breath. Breathe in. Orange is our power and our center. It's bringing us joy because we're connecting and aligning with our passion. What do you love? For the beginners, think of what you love and breathe out what you want to get rid of that you don't love. Out it goes. Bye-bye. What do you love? Type it in the chat. What is your purpose? What can you not wait to do? Where do you want to go? What is not the person? What do you do that wakes you up in the middle of the night in a good way that says, I'm so happy, I want this? And breathe out. It's my birthday on Friday. I can't hardly wait. I'm going to go horseback riding on Friday. I haven't rode my horse in a month. He's been separated from me for 1,000 miles. I love my horse. I love riding him. He loves going for a ride. If he was a dog, he would bring a rope with a leash over to me at the stall. Let's go, Mom. Let's go. Slap a saddle on. I want to go now. And breathe out. All the delays, all the fear. Breathe out into the core of Mother Earth who loves us. Breathe out the negativity into the earth, the deep, deep magma. And breathe in the gratitude for the wonderful chatters and viewers, because we're just finishing up. I know we've been doing color meditations for a while, and this is all about being connected deeply to our passion through our bodies, not through our hearts, not through our minds, but having our body just go into auto mode and go for it. That you are so in love with what you want that nothing could stop you from it. It's like moving mountains. It's like Jericho. And you breathe in the love of Mother Earth, the beautiful hot orange, the fire of passion that's going to get us up and going with each and every day. And we breathe out gratitude. We breathe out gratitude. And we open our hips to sexuality, creativity, sex. That's right. Plain old, good old, just raw, sacred sex. That's right. And we breathe out all the fear and all the stagnant energy in our hips from just sitting around. So let it go. And we breathe in joy, movement in our hips, love, remembering a great, great love making and how we can have that at any moment's notice. That's right. And breathe out all the negativity. We're breathing into our sacred sexuality. We are aligned with our purpose. The magnetism of the earth comes from the core of the spinning hot, hot, hot molten rock that creates the North Pole, comes back in and feeds our energy through the South Pole. And we breathe out. That's right. I'm so happy to say that one of our viewers was able to use our live stream practice during, I'm not going to name names or get personal or anything like that, but she was able to use these techniques when she went through a difficult moment. These things really, really work because we're going to move this week from our second center into our power center as we move up to gold next week. And my birthday this Friday is coming up. And I've chosen gold as my sacred color. And I have a set of rocks for our next live stream called Sapphire. And it's one of my favorite stones in the world. And I've been so grateful to have the ability to share my orange Tanzania sapphires. Very, very rare, very, very unusual for sapphires to be orange. So we can all have a very spiritual rock evening. Thank you, everyone. Remember your passion and your purpose. Remember your passion and your purpose. No one can take you away. No one can take that from what you love. No one can take it away from you. It's your birthright. Love to all. Thank you, Water Grove. Thank you for the great comments and for all those who would like to put comments. Once this comes up, it takes a little while for the stream to pop up. And the HTTPS/files, which everyone's been putting in to help with sharing files and evidence, keep coming. Keep them coming. All right, in the comments, not the live chat, but the comments after this reloads. Oh, Ocean, I'm just seeing this now. Okay, ankles. I am a very, very big lover of Louise Hay. And actually my ankle was acting up also, Water Grove. That is a ligament. Okay, and of course my therapy I do is all about soft tissue damage. Okay, so ankles. This is Louise Hay from the Book of Healing. Ankles are our pleasure center. When we sprain our ankles, it's because we're so happy to go back out and run again. We get overexcited, and then we strain or sprain our ankles, okay? All right, here's an ankle. Ta-da! Ankle. Okay, so it's a pleasure center. And I know this is odd, but when we sprain our ankle, it's because we feel guilty for having fun. So the affirmation is, I deserve all the fun I have. That's right. I deserve to have all this fun. I deserve to have all this fun. And the best thing for a sprained ankle, other than, of course, elevation and an ice pack, that's always good, is when you're going up and walking again. And I am certified 5 times in Bowen therapy for YouTube. Just so you know, I am certified to give soft tissue injury tips. You will want to support it with pressure. So do what the Olympic athletes do and tape it with athletic tape. Now that's a whole procedure. So you want to surf on YouTube like an ankle taping video, how to tape athletic tape my ankle. Okay, it's a whole thing, and you might have to practice it for a little while. Or you can use a compression ace to wrap it, because you want the compression on your ankle. Sprained ankles do not want you to hang out on your butt with your head, with your foot up in the air for very long. Just elevate it at night while you're sleeping, and then you must support it. It needs support. No bare feet, no flip-flops. Get a really good shoe with support and loosen up the laces so that you can wrap it. And I don't know how serious this is, a sprain, assuming it's just a mild thing. And the affirmation is, I deserve all the pleasure. I deserve all this pleasure in life. Every single bit of it. That's right. You've earned your right to have fun and be happy. That's right. Okay, ocean garnet. And I love garnets, so I will definitely be having a garnet show coming up too. Absolutely. But for my birthday, I got to do Sphene because I love Sphene. Next week is Sphene. And we'll probably do garnet after that. I'm goofy for garnets. I am goofy for garnets. I love you guys. Ankle brace on right now. Okay, I have to be straight up with you. It actually injured my ankle to have the ankle brace on. If you're not weight bearing, like at night when you sleep, take it off. Elevate it and just put that slight compression bandage with some ice and go to sleep. Okay, and then if you need to put pressure on to load the foot, if the ankle brace helps, use it. If it doesn't help, don't use it. You could actually call up your podiatrist tomorrow if the ankle brace isn't really working and tell him, look, I talked with a certified advanced Bowen therapist who is an expert, and she wants me to tape my ankle just like an Olympic gymnast. Okay? Seriously. That's going to be the best way to pressure bear. But that's actually a professional procedure. He should be taping it for you if you're going into the office. But with CV and everything, maybe you don't want to go in. Just surf a YouTube how to tape an ankle. Literally. The athletes do it all the time. Drummers, we tape our wrists. I know you guys have figured out I do a lot of stuff. We tape our wrists. I tape my wrists. You can tape your ankles. You can tape your wrists. I even know some guys who even tape their ribs who are heavy duty, like boxers. They tape their ribs. If they're going in for contact sports. Some of the cowboys do too. But yeah, ice elevation number 1. But then, then you'll just start up with the mobility when you feel better. But the first 48 hours, don't mess with it. Just leave it alone. Nature has a way of curing itself if you get out of your own way. And remember, you deserve all that fun. However you sprained or twisted it, don't worry about that in the chat. We just support Ocean Garnet in her recovery. Yes. And that's not a fast one. Don't wish for a speedy. Take it slow and easy. Coming back onto that foot. I am not kidding. All right. Lower extremities take longer to heal. Sorry to let you know. I'm just real. Okay, but we love you. We love everyone. Thanks to everyone for the likes. Thanks for the replays. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Autumn from Black and Orange, for allowing me to share in your description box, because Black and Orange is Black and Orange. Yay. Yay. Bye, Water Grove. Good night, Zelda. Good night, everyone. Namaste. Namaste.